Hi everybody, Jen here, and I am here to do a Kill a Kit video. My kit's not really killed, but I'm sick of working with it. So I'm just trying to get my layouts here. So I think I'm just gonna put it away and be done with it because I'm sick of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Alright, so I ended up doing 6 layouts. This is the May hip kit. I ended up getting the add-on, embellishment add-on, and usually, as long as I get 6 or 7 layouts out of a kit, I'm fine. So there's still tons of stuff left. I'm going to add it into, some of the stuff into another kit. I have an idea for another layout with with some of the embellishments, but for the time being, I'm just going to call it killed. So these are actually going backwards. I think I have a layout for every single one of them. I just finished this layout now. It's called Pool Fun, and this was from a trip to the Bahamas, I think in 93 or so. And then I've got the Plank, which was just a recent layout from March for my cruise. And then I have High Ropes on the High Seas, which is the companion page. So they'll in my album they will go together like so. It goes with this one, with the other one, and that was again from March. Most of these are recent. They're mostly from my cruise from March. Then I have St. Martin Sunshine, which was again from my trip in March. And Take 2, Night Skyline, and this was a layout about what happened to our cruise ship. We almost hit a sailboat that had lost power, and I can only imagine seeing a 5,000 passenger cruise ship coming at you in a tiny sailboat. I can't even imagine, but we had to make a really hard turn, and they were afraid that there was a possibility that we were still in the channel. There was a possibility that the propeller had touched the side of the channel, so they turned us around. We went back to port, and it was actually ended up being awesome because this picture is spectacular. It was so cool to see Miami at night, because I've never stayed in Miami. We always stay outside. And then this is the last layout. It's entitled Turtle Beach. This is Paradise, and this was from my trip to Hawaii last summer, so last July. So most of them are fairly recent, but those are the layouts I got done with this kit. Let me show you. Where did my paper go? I'm having some issues. Alright. I was prepared, but not really. So, this is what's left for... This doesn't go. I had thrown in an extra piece of paper because I thought I might want to use it, but I didn't end up using it. I was just kind of, like I said, sick of working with this kit, which doesn't usually happen. Usually I kill them pretty good, but I think it's because I worked with it so much before I went away, and I was just not inspired to use it when I got back. So I have a couple of the Citrus Bliss papers left. The first is Brunch and the second is Lemonade. They're both full sheets of paper. I will use them. I like both of them. I will put them in my stash and use them at some other point in time. And then I have a Dear Lizzie Fine and Dandy Cheerful Chatter, which is the typewriters, which I will never use this side, but I do like that side. So those are the full sheets I have left. And then I do have some scraps. I have this sheet of the Citrus Bliss paper, which, ooh, that goes really nice together. I might do that. So I have that. I have this very small scrap of Dear Lizzie Fine and Dandy Love Fest, and it's got the branding strip on it. And then I have another scrap of that paper, another scrap of that paper, and then teeny tiny scraps here, which they're actually going to go straight in the garbage because they're too small. And then I have a couple of branding strips. I have this one, which I will keep, this one, which will get tossed, this one, which will get tossed. This one I'm going to keep because it's actually a date, And then this one, which was I added in a Rise and Shine piece of paper. I don't care for the branding strip, so it's going to get tossed. So these are all going to get tossed. Let me move these papers so that they're out of the way. And for this kit, I had gotten the main kit plus the embellishment kit, so I have plenty of stuff left over. I actually did pretty well on the 6x6 papers. I only have 4 left, and I'm not really a fan of this one. That's why I didn't cut it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all of these. I'll put them in my scraps pile probably, and just see what happens if I use them or not. Then I don't know. I don't think this was part of the kit. It was in my kit. I don't know why quite really, but I did use some of the alphabet. That'll go into my alphabet, into my letters. And then I have the washi tape booklet, which I actually think I did really well for 6 layouts. I think I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of washi tape on 6 layouts. Pretty good. I really like this, so I'm going to keep it, and I love the flamingos. I want to do something with that. I am a huge fan of flamingos, so that's going to go back into my stash. I did pretty good on the Citrus Bliss chipboard stickers. The first sheet I have pretty much the whole thing, but the second sheet is almost totally gone, and then the third sheet is about halfway gone. So I did decent. And then I used up almost all of the enamel words. I have hello, you, an ampersand, and a hashtag. So those are easy enough to use. This I had trouble using. It wasn't really, I feel like it didn't go with the theme of the kit. So they're little bubble teas, and I'm not really a coffee person. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to use them. And then they're more like birthday sentiments, I feel like, than anything else. So I'll put those in my kit. Same thing with the wood veneer that we got. I had 4 pieces left, and they're kind of odd sayings for a regular kit. Happy birthday, thank you, you are mine, and you are sweet. So it's almost like birthday and Valentine's Day to put together. I used all the rest of them, but those were the ones that I had left over. I'll just add them into my wood veneer. I had cut apart the large Chickanity piece of paper, and I have quite a bit of them left, but I still at the same time use quite a bit. So they're just like little sayings and stuff. I'm going to keep these. I'm actually going to put them, I have a little bowl here on my desk. I'm going to put them right in, and I'll pull from them as needed. I will use those. And then I have all of these poolside, crepe paper poolside metal tabs, which I will use. I'm going to add that into my next tip kit because there's a lot of poolside in that collection. So you'll see me use some more of those. Then these were, I think, Dear Lizzie acetate pieces. I think I did pretty decent on them. The only thing I really have left are the bows, which I didn't like. So I'll put those probably into a rack, little bag for a rack. And then I have a couple of hearts. And a banner. So I'll use those. I'll probably add those into my next tip kit too, just to get them used up. And then I have a good amount of the Citrus Bliss ephemera pack left, which I actually have a second one, so that is quite a bit. But I plan to use it. I like the pieces, so I will plan to finish them up. And I still have the box here, so I will put them back, and everything else, let's see, I keep all the packaging until the end of the month, so I'll put them back and throw out the ones I don't need, and then like I have this for the puffy stickers here, which is kind of nice. So I have that, and the wood veneer I have too, so they don't get ruined, so I can put that away. And then alphabet-wise, I have quite a bit. I have all of these stickers left over, which I loved. I only used these on one layout, but these are perfect because they're just black foam, so those are very versatile. And then I have the Chickanity stickers. I use those quite a bit. And then lastly, my fan. We'll leave this one all the way over, so I use this one word off of this, but they're very versatile too, so I'll end up using them. So like I said, I have quite a bit left from this kit, but I was sick. I'm just done with it. So I will pack it up, put it in my stash, and hopefully start in with my next kit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.